It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Steelers, leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Steelers and the Ravens, next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either the...
All teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They send him left out of the slot. Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and they're just... completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Puts his body on the line, and he got it! It's a pickup of 26. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on first down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left.
Ball is typically the team that wins.
The extra point is up, and it is good. Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. They'll get it. Running back sent in motion. On first down, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 27. Into traffic, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. All right, all set up now. First and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down, here's Lamar. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Following the play, we're going to have to pause as they tend to an injured player. It's Zay Flowers. Wow, an exciting playmaker for this offense who's being looked at. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, I don't even know sometimes what it means to bow up, but that's exactly what the defense did. I do know this. It means stopping that offense in critical situations and forcing a fourth down. Now we'll get to see whether or not this offense wants to gamble.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Steelers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
He's loaded another one up. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
70 range, let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They only really have to fall forward to reach the end zone here, Brock, as this drive starts with first and goal from the 1. Now the punt return nearly didn't. The offense get a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's first and goal. From the gun, Jackson. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get it down to a single point. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's a throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Ravens will go on offense. They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 38. Short pass brought in. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Steelers will take over possession. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Pittsburgh right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it on second and short. Handoff now out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Just 1 yard on the play. A couple of real nice stops. Forced 4th and 1. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Koo able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's going deep! And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They're throwing it. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Pass complete, screen play. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Play action on 1st down. This ball's caught by Pickens. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll throw it yet again. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Pass play now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. This one from an even 40 yards out.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Starting from the far. Baltimore running its offense out now. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He throws a bullet deep. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. That throw finds Pickens. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. From midfield now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw now. He's trying another one deep. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Need a conversion, and they're throwing for it. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff.
Set up. Ready.
Again, the throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers make it 17-all. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. And we're down inside 50 seconds to play. Enough time to at least get into field goal range. Lamar off the play fake. That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. They send a man in motion. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Dumped off to his running back. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Lamar now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one.
Hey, middle.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Pass is caught at the 9. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Steelers and George Pickens set for this next possession. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. And he has it along the sideline, but he got to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Go!
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
69, let's go.
Back to throw it. Taking a deep shot here. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Koo able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. He's trying to go deep again. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Trying for the deep ball. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Here's the snap on 4th. He's looking deep once again. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
13. Yeah.
Throwing again is Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got Andrews. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again.
60 Bison. Let's go now. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Hiking 18. Ready.
Another throw here on second down. Completed here to Pickens. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
70 Lion. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A loss of 9.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Powering across for the touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-possession game. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense, and in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to because a broken tackle will mean a touchdown.
That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him a yard shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. After you give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault, right? Snap and clear. And that hyper-focus and extra motivation led them to sniffing out that call and being able to react just in the nick of time.
The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out.
Roll! 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. Buffalo.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing it deep off his back foot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now looking to throw. That throw behind his intended target.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Throw on 3rd down. He puts a pound, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. He breaks the tackle, and he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check up.
Running it after the penalty. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Back to throw, needing a 1st. He's going deep this time. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards them, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
Hey, Alpha, what?
1st down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. One of the tight ends motioning left. Jackson now on 3rd. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running for it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. From the red zone now. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
Steelers 17.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense headed out. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Ready.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers get it back to a 19-point deficit. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. The Ravens trotting out their offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Running left out of the second. Oh, the football's loose. Steelers have it, headed the other way.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up second down. Looking for a throw here. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. The Ravens will fly home with the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.